The only person I feel a little bit sorrier for is Mark Hamill, another relatively unsympathetic figure who came out and posted this hype video at the top of the DNC.
Mark Hamill here with the head of the DNC, Mr. Jamie Harrison. Well, listen, Mark, we got an important election coming up in November.
Yes.
You got a message for everybody out there? Well, in the movies, I fought against make-believe evil. But we're at a time in our history where we're fighting against real evil. So I beg you, please, don't go to the orange side.
Oh, man, this is so... I'm not even going to really comment on the video itself, lest my face be stuck in a permanent cringe. But it is weird that Mark Hamill is the best guy they can get. They trot Mark Hamill out at the White House. They trot Mark Hamill out at their White Guys for Kamala virtual rally. They trot Mark Hamill out at day one of the DNC. These guys are supposed to control Hollywood. How is it that this C-lister is the best guy they can get to push their agenda? Well, in part, I think it's because no one is really, certainly no one's enthusiastic about Biden's administration, and relatively few people are enthusiastic about Kamala's campaign. I think this is why Gavin Newsom wasn't all that interested in taking over this cycle. Like Gretchen Whitmer, the governor of Michigan, didn't really want to take the nomination. Whatever the media are saying, Kamala's looking great. She's up in the polls. Everyone's so excited. They're raising a lot of money. I did not get the impression that Democrats feel confident about their chances in 2024. Go to policygenius.com/Knowles. Life is unpredictable, but a good life insurance plan gives your family a financial safety net to protect against some of the unknowns. Policy Genius is the country's leading online insurance marketplace. It makes choosing the right policy for your family easy and quick. With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $292 per year for $1 million of coverage. Some options offer same-day approval and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Policy Genius's technology makes comparing life insurance quotes from America's top insurers easy in just a few clicks. Your life insurance policy through work might not offer enough protection for your family's needs. It may not follow you if you leave your job. You need a backup plan. Policy Genius has licensed agents who can help you find the best fit for your needs. Policy Genius works for you, not the insurance companies. That means they are not incentivized to recommend one insurer over another, so you can trust their guidance. Get peace of mind by finding the right life insurance with Policy Genius. Head to policygenius.com/Knowles, Knowles, or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. That is policygenius.com/Knowles. Speaking of remembering the good old days, thinking back of the 1970s, the last time Mark Hamill was really relevant, Tim Walz, the VP contender for the Dems, has just raised what I think could be an effective line of attack in the 2024 cycle, and especially around this time of year. Tim Walz asks, if you remember the good old days when politics didn't dominate everything.
Some of us who have less hair and are old enough can remember when you could go to Thanksgiving, watch a Steelers game with your relatives, and not complain about politics the whole time, not be on each other's neck. Because you shared a commitment to democracy, a commitment to personal freedom, a commitment to public education, a commitment to infrastructure. We don't call each other names. We don't do it. And we don't use the least fortunate amongst us as punchlines for our jokes because they're our neighbors. They're our neighbors. And so you're getting an opportunity to see the best side of America. And for the young people here, they maybe haven't seen a campaign like this because of COVID, because of the things that's happening. This is a chance to bring out that joy, turn the page, and look to the future.
Okay, I think this is a potent and persuasive line. The only problem with it coming from Tim Walz is that it's completely disingenuous. Which side has ruined Thanksgiving? He says, you remember when you could go to Thanksgiving and not bicker about politics? Which side bickers about politics at Thanksgiving? I am about as right-wing as they get in American public life. I am somewhat well known for being involved in politics. I have never once started any political fight at Thanksgiving. I don't bring up politics at the holidays. I try not to raise controversial issues. And it's not just me. Have you ever seen a conservative put out a commercial or a brochure or some pamphlet saying, here's how you scold your left-wing relatives at Thanksgiving? You've never seen that. You've never seen that once. Probably you've seen jokes about that because conservatives would never do such a thing. However, from the left, you always hear this. In all the left-wing media outlets every year, here's how you can lecture your right-wing Trump-supporting uncle at Thanksgiving. You remember during the Obama administration, they had Pajama Boy come out. They said, here's how you can scold your right-wing relatives and get them to support Obamacare. It's always the left who's pushing the divisive politics at the holidays. It's the left that ruined Thanksgiving. I don't want to talk politics at Thanksgiving. I talk politics every day of my life. I understand that some of my relatives, in fact, many of my relatives, are maybe a little bit confused about politics. It's okay. Many Americans are a little bit confused about politics. That's all right. They can tune into my show if they want. We can talk about that later on. We can go to an election party and talk about that. That's not what I go to Thanksgiving for. But that is what the left goes to Thanksgiving for. Or they won't go at all. Have you ever heard of a conservative saying, I'm not going to go to Thanksgiving or Christmas because my blue-haired niece is, has too many piercings or something? You've never heard that. It's never the conservatives who do it. However, have you ever heard of a left-wing, purple-haired niece with too many piercings saying, I won't go to Thanksgiving because Uncle Johnny, the right-wing troglodyte, is there? Yes, you've heard that many times. So I like the sentiment that Tim Walz is suggesting. But wouldn't it be great if we could all just get along and recognize that family is more important than, some political bickering? Let's all go and slice some turkey together. Yeah, his side won't let us do that. It ain't the Trumpers. It ain't the conservatives. In disagreements, in war, the other side has a say. So we talk about the culture war. So the left is the aggressor in the culture war. Conservatives just want things to remain basically as they are and a little bit normal. It's the left that wants to change the definition of marriage, which is impossible to do, ultimately. It's the left who wants to put big dudes into the girls' bathroom. It's the left that wants to put in elementary schools. It's the left that wants to murder all the babies and change the laws to make it easier to murder the babies. It's the left that's doing that. They're the aggressors. So I don't know what to tell you. I'd be happy to chill out for a holiday or two. Tim Walz won't let us do that. That was a great clip. Now hold up, ring the bell, subscribe to the Michael Knowles YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.